The Transfiguration has a feast on August 6th, but the church calendar reads this gospel again on the second Sunday in Lent because it contains an important lesson for this season. The lesson for the apostles is the same as the lesson for us, that God gives us sufficient grace to maintain our faith in difficult times, though, like the apostles, we might not fully realize it. We know the story. Jesus takes Peter, John, and James up to Mount Tabor with him. 8 days prior, Jesus had foretold his passion and death. These words sorely tested the faith of the apostles, and soon the apostles' faith would be shaken to the core. To give them hope when they would fall, Jesus gave them a striking proof of his divinity and a foretaste of the happiness prepared for them in heaven. This was the principal reason for the Transfiguration. As the Gospels tell us, his face did shine as the sun, and his garments became white as snow. Also appearing with our Lord was Moses and Elias, the two most important figures in the Old Testament. Moses was a lawgiver, and Elias the greatest of the Old Testament prophets. These two were recognized by the apostles as the pillars of their religion. The three apostles accompanying our Lord wanted to hold on to this moment of glory. Peter said, "Let us put up 3 tents, one for Jesus, one for Moses, and another for Elias." Suddenly a bright cloud overshadowed them, and a voice coming out of the cloud said, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. Hear ye him." And the disciples, hearing, fell on their face and were very much afraid. The apostles wanted to hold on to the glory, but this isn't why Jesus brought them up Mount Tabor. They had to go back down the mountain, down to the cross. This was only a foretaste of heaven, promise of the glory to come, something to hold on to in hard times. This is a time to work out man's redemption. Sometimes in our lives we will receive spiritual consolations, but we mustn't try to hold on to them. We keep them as a memory, but it's not for us to hold on to, but something to give us strength and insight. We should often remember our consolations, but these moments are fleeting. Often God gives them to us as something to remember when the going gets tough. Today, the faith of many has been shaken for various reasons. In this time when the world is full of unbelief, we do well to call to mind the lives and writings of past saints and the miracles. They give us instruction, examples, and affirm our faith, because we realize that since God did not desert them, neither will he desert us. He did not abandon them, and he will not abandon us. The great popes and the miracles and the saints will return. At Fatima, Our Lady said, "In the end, my Immaculate Heart will triumph." In Quito, Ecuador, in 1634, Our Lady spoke to a nun, Mother Mariana of our times, and said, "To test this faith and confidence of the just, there will be occasions when all will seem to be lost. Just when all seems to be lost, there will be the happy beginning of the complete restoration." As Jesus told his apostles, and as he sent his mother to tell us, there is a time of glory coming, but first there is the cross. Let us keep the faith through the hard times. As the apostles had the promise of heaven, so do we. Let us think of heaven often. Let us remember this sure hope. This hope belongs to us every bit as much as it did to the apostles and the saints in the ages of faith. This is Robert. Please like and subscribe, and I invite you to leave a comment below stating, "Have mercy on us." We therefore bond in a community of prayer, and it helps the algorithm find you for new videos and introduces these videos to others. Thank you for listening. May God bless you and the Virgin Mary protect you.